Hello. Hello. Welcome to G&G's Art Cafe in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Yes, I am relaxing in a cafe. I pretty much have the place to myself, which is wonderful. I love coming to these kind of places in the middle of the afternoon where nobody's here. Just make sure my hair be looking all crazy. Try to fix that. We may be in for the long haul. But look what I got. Ooh. Dude, I have, this is a carrot cake, and I have not had a carrot cake in a really, really long time. And this is, I think they said this was some kind of lemonade, red and green tea all mixed together. Okay, I'm trying it for the first time, so let's see. Oh my God, it's so good. Well, hi, BK Traffic. Welcome into the chat. I am from Orlando, Florida, USA. Now, you're gonna have to pardon me because we're about to get down on this cheesecake while we chat. That's what this is all about, man. But this is a cool place. I will show you what this place looks like in a minute, but I have got to try this cheesecake. Because like I said, I have not had cheesecake. You from India? Cool. I haven't had cheesecake in a coon's age. So, let's give it a little tasty taste. That's good. They make quiches here too, but I was like, I had this carrot cake with its name written on, my name was written all over the carrot cake, so I was like, we gotta do carrot cake. I love how she gave me 3 napkins. I guess she thinks I'm gonna get really messy. Well, hi, hi Zed. No, I'm not from Argentina. I'm from the USA. But thank you for asking. And guys, I want to show you the coffee shop where I'm at. I'm actually on a 2nd floor, as you can see. Nice little area of town. See? G&G Cafe. Look at this. I can see what I'm talking about. Look at this place. It's such a cute little place. It's very cozy. Some ladies over there working on their laptop. But yeah, evidently this goes into some sort of apartment. But yeah, this place is pretty swanky. I just so happened to find it, and I was like, why not? Absolutely love finding these hidden gems in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. It makes my day. And what I love about it even more is I get the whole place to myself. Oh, gee, everything's so good, super sweet. Now, what did I pay for this? Because I know that's a burning question in everybody's mind. Try to fix my camera. For the cake and the tea. Okay, well, let me tell you what costs. Okay, the tea, if I can read this. Oh, it's called Blueberry Lemonade Green Tea. I guess it looks blueberry. I thought it had something else in it. Blueberry Lemonade Green Tea. It was $3 for this drink. And then this cake, this big ass cake, is $2.99. So the total came to $5 I know you ain't gonna be able to see this. Hold on. Let me do something. Hold on. $5.99. So, yeah, I like to bring the receipts because a lot of people, they're like, is it really $5.99? Yeah, it really is. That's not a bad deal for a very swanky coffee shop cafe kind of environment. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Hold on a second, I'll show you some views. Showing you some views here. Hello, Christina. Welcome to the chat. See that? You want to join me? Pretend you're in this cafe with me. Isn't this beautiful? Such a beautiful little place. But yeah, we are on the second floor. On the second floor, having a good old time. So please, if you guys are new to the channel, well, let me tell you who I am before we dig into this cake. My name is Tami. I am from Orlando, Florida, USA initially. I am currently an expat that lives here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I've been here approximately a year now. And I do have a travel channel, and I do like to pop off some live streams just to show you different locations in the city center of Cambodia so that you can see how inexpensive it is to actually live out here and to, pretty much have a really nice way of living for pennies on the dollar. So, you guys, let me know where you're from, because I always love to interact with you guys. I like to know what country, or if you're from the United States, tell me the city and the state. I like to know, Where am I at right now, silver screen? I am at what's called G&G Art Cafe in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And I'm on the second floor. As you can see, this is what it looks like across the street. We're just chilling with a cake. And here's the name of the place, G&G Art Cafe. And here is what it looks like on the inside. I pretty much have this whole place to myself, which is crazy. It's a small place, but it is really, really nice. Very, very nice indeed. I love the view outside. It's a nice little shop across the street called Trend Box. And here's another little place across the street to get coffee. It's an ice cream, it looks like. It's called Yaas. Yaas. Look at this, swanky. Well, it may be a little cluttered, but right now I'm the only one in here, so it's not too cluttered for me. Good morning. I see a lot of people jumping in. Welcome to the chat. You're from the UK? Okay, Rose, welcome from the UK. Hey, Milky John. Milky John's in the house. Can't pronounce your name, but I'll say Christian 7832 said hi. Hi. Where am I at right now? I'm at G&G Cafe in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Menu Cha says yo. It's good to see everybody starting to tune in and dropping a comment where they're at. I'm from the United States. That's where I'm from, Christian. Yeah, Ollie, it's a safe country. Now, of course, it depends on where you go. Every city has a rough spot, you know what I mean? But this area of town, this is very, very chill. What's the time right now? It's approximately 2:30 in the afternoon, and it is Monday afternoon. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Hello from Texas. Hello, Joe Gamer. Welcome, welcome. Hello from Texas. Breakfast? No. This is more or less a midday kind of treat, you know. No, never been to Nepal. Never been to Nepal, guys. I'm just gonna nibble on this little carrot cake while you ask questions. What am I eating? I'm eating carrot cake. Oh. After I just dropped it. Oh my God. I'm eating carrot cake. It was $3. Oh my God. I just got icing on my pants and I just washed these pants. Yeah, happy Monday. 7:22, Rose. Excuse me, man. I think the ride on the tuk-tuk, I got some dust in my throat. Yeah, it's delicious. Hello, Hussein. Welcome, welcome to the chit chat. I don't mean to eat in front of you, but it's always good to take a bite or two in between. It's good. Okay, so tell me, we have India in the house. Tell me where you guys are all located. Where are you guys from, man? Drop it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Okay. Yeah, it may seem expensive for this, but I am in a fancy area of town, and actually $3 is cheaper than America. I hate to say it. India. Yeah, but this whole thing between the cake and this really nice iced tea kind of drink came to $5.99. Now, I realize if I was in India or, you know, other parts of the world, it probably would be cheaper. But for Cambodia, this is sort of high end. And if I'm only spending $3 on a piece of cake, and this is high end, I consider that a win. Because I know if I was back in the United States, that piece of cake right there would cost me probably $8, maybe even more, because things are super expensive. So I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Am I an archaeologist? Last time I checked, no, I'm not. Hi, Rose. My name is Tami. Nice to meet you. Yeah, right. You're right. Is it Jernix, if I'm pronouncing it right? Piece of cake would be $8 to $10, and 5 to 8 for the drink. Right, right. So for me to get away with both of them for under $6 is a steal. It's a steal. Menu is $5.99 normalized in your country. No. It would be way more expensive, just like Jinx was, Jinx? I don't know how. Anyway, it would cost a hell of a lot more. So try to catch up with your, with your comments. Yeah, I see a lot of people jumping in saying hi. Some people are throwing jokes in here. I don't even want to ask. It's kind of incredible. Yeah, it is sort of incredible. Well, Carmen, I usually don't eat sweets at all. So for me to get this cake is a very rare occasion. I'm not a big sweets kind of person, but I just felt like some carrot cake today, and I thought, why not? I'm going to treat myself to some carrot cake. Okay, well, yeah, and I hear India, Hussein, I hear India is on the less expensive side, so I imagine you can get a lot more bang for your buck over there, and maybe one day I'll go. I've never been to India, never been. Good morning. Someone says good morning. Well, it's good afternoon from here. Rose asks, what's my favorite color? Oh, shit. I don't know. I have a lot of favorite colors. I'd have to say this purple. I like purple. That's one of my favorite colors. Thank you, Mike. I am having a great day. See the breeze coming through the trees. So if I was outside, you probably wouldn't be able to hear me too well. And guys chilling out there under the umbrella. They're the guards out there. Food is excellent, Cicilo. Do I have a moped? No, Tiger, I don't. No, Joshua, I don't plan on motorbiking. Roz Rodriguez, what do I do in Cambodia? I'm retired, and I help retirees move to Cambodia. So if you want to check out my services, I have my website, nextstepunknown.me. And yeah, check it out. I also sell Cambo merch online. And of course, YouTube. So yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I've quit the rat race. I'm out of the matrix. I am here. And guys, I live pretty damn cheap out here. That's one of the reasons I'm here. Plus the visa is super, super easy to get and super easy to renew. There are no border runs out here. You just go to a visa agent, you present your passport with your other visa, you give them the cash, and it takes a week and a half to get your visa renewed. And you can renew like anywhere from 1 month up to a year and just rinse and repeat. I personally do 6-month visas because you never know if I want to stay or go, and my lease is on a 6-month right now, but I've been here almost a year and I've renewed my visa twice. I've renewed my apartment lease twice. I like it here. I mean, this is really a chill country, chill people. Not the cheapest in Southeast Asia to live. Now, I hear that, things are cheaper in Vietnam. Of course they are. But it's not the most expensive either, if you know what I mean. Let me get back to your comments here. How much is my rent? Believe it or not, guys, my rent is $330 a month. And my electric is $70 a month. My water bill is $5 a month. So $405 a month covers my rent and my utilities. Now, could I go cheaper? Of course I could. I could get an apartment that's smaller, maybe a studio. I can go as low as maybe $150 a month. Or I can ball out and I can get something in the sky overlooking the river for like $2,000 a month. But my budget, $330 a month, is just right. You know how what was that, the Three Little Bears? Goldilocks says, but this bed is just right. That's my apartment. My apartment is just right. I love it. It came fully furnished, king size bed, big huge refrigerator. I got a gas powered stovetop. I got a washing machine. I have a 180-degree wraparound deck that I can sit out. I live on the second floor, above the traffic and everything. I only have one tenant that lives above me. It's like a 3-level building that's privately owned, and my landlady lives on the bottom. So it's chill. It's really chill, and you can get that too. And that's what I help people do, guys. I am a relocation specialist for Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So if you're thinking about retiring out here and you need some guidance, you need some help, you need somebody to like help you get a realtor, what are you looking for? An apartment, a condo, a house? I can lead you to that. I have connections. So you want to check out my website, nextupunknown.me, and I can get you set up on the ground floor. You know what I mean? Like I can actually help you just get acclimated, get your place, get to learn the areas, figure out where the cheap shopping is, where do you get your prescriptions, where are the nearest hospitals and clinics, how do I get around? I can help you, I can guide you through all that. So that's one of the things I do. Get back in here, and I've been rambling on. Okay, why did I pick Cambodia? Well, initially because I wanted to teach English out here, which I did, but I discovered that I really don't need the extra cash because I can live off my pension. I put in 24 years with an auto insurance company back in the States. I was able to get my pension at age 55, which I know is rare. Don't attack me. I know nowadays nobody can get a damn pension, and I'm sorry, but I put in 24 years with that company, and I was one of the last wave of employees that actually was able to get a pension. So you damn straight, I was taking advantage of that shit. And right now I live on that. Plus I'm able to save money. Like, tell you guys, like between, like I said, my rent, my utilities, my phone, I don't have a motorbike, so I just use tuk-tuk to get around, and the eating out and my groceries, all in $600 a month. And when I renew my visa, I do it every 6 months. I do multi-entry. I never have to do a border run, and I only pay $180 for 6 months. Now, if I want to do a year, you get a discount. You can do a year for $300, give and take, depending on the agent that you go to. Some of them charge higher, some of them are lower, but it's an average of $300 to renew a visa. Well, thank you, Yellow. I appreciate that. Well, I am sober. I don't drink alcohol. I do eat a lot of fruits and vegetables out here because they make it easy. Like, you can buy produce so cheap out here. Like my grocery bill, I usually just buy proteins, produce, little things here and there. Like if I snack, it's in a blue moon, I'll get something when I eat out. I never buy any snacks at the store. My last grocery bill, guys, was $19.60. And this is at a Western grocery store in Phnom Penh for the week. Okay, it's just me now. I'm not, I'm not riding with another person. I'm solo out here. I don't have any kids. I'm retired, right? But 19 bucks for groceries for a week is unheard of back in the United States. Like, I will tell you something. I just talked to my son last night. He's 21. I asked him, I says, is the cost of living going down, or is it still high? He says the gas is around $3 a gallon in Orlando. He lives near the Orlando area. But he says the groceries are outrageous. And for him and his girlfriend, they spend on the cheap end $115 a week for groceries, and on the high end, 150 bucks a week. I'm like, son, you won't even believe what I'm paying. I says, on average, I spend $100 a month on groceries, and he bought shit a brick. I said, I'm sorry. And he's like, Mom, I got to figure out a way to make money online so that I can leave and be with you. You know, if you can get him and his girlfriend out here. I said, I'd be more than welcome to have you out here. I would love to have you out here. You will open your mind once you get away from the American culture and all the the toxic bullshit, I call it, that's going on over there. Everything's so chill out here. Nobody bothers you. There's no big he said, she said, nobody's pointing fingers at each other. Nobody's at each other's throats. Your anxiety level will just drop. I swear to God, you will feel so good. And like I said, I mean, if you're trying to save money and, like I said, you can live off of 600 bucks a month. So if you're making about $1,000 online, and you only need 600 to live, and you can sock away $400 in your savings account every month, would you do it? Hell yeah. This girl's been doing that. I'm just saying, it's doable. Joshua, I don't know about stealing, man, because, with my luck, dude, they'd catch my ass and I'd be in jail. Then I'd be eating jail food. I value my freedom. I'm not about to do that. Yeah, Tiger, it is a wow. Healthcare, Ollie, healthcare. Okay, depending on if you're on meds and, how healthy you are and what your age is, it is possible to get healthcare out of here. Um, I'm not on any meds. I'm pretty healthy for my age. And I picked up $100,000 coverage for like accident, just in case something happens, or it covers other types of things too. Air evacuation, if I'm in a bad situation, they got to get me out of here to, like, say, Bangkok. But it's up to $100,000 in coverage. There's only a $500 deductible, and I pay $400. So yeah, I'm rolling with health insurance. I have it, man. I can afford it out here, guys. I can afford it. What's the drink? Maine? Oh, this is a, cool, wait it. This is a, I don't know what I ordered. Hold on. It says, it's got green tea as the base, and then it's blueberry and lemonade mixed in it. So it's green tea, blueberry, and lemonade. It's sweet. It's really nice. It's a nice flavor. Nice flavor. Yeah, it is yummy. Oops. Hold on. Let's see. Let me go back, check out some of your other stuff. The Raws. It's cheaper to eat kids' meals a day here in the States, but unhealthy. Well, I agree. I, I don't want to get into politics and all that, but I honestly think the whole United States food system is rigged. I think it's tied to big pharma because they want you fat and sick so that you end up on meds and you end up going to the doctor in the hospital all the time. And they keep you in this perpetual loop where you can't afford to buy healthy food. And that's sad, man, because it's not your fault, okay? Like, you're busting your ass, you're working 1, 2, 3 jobs just to survive. And the only food you can afford is the cheap crap food that's on the grocery shelf. I know, I've been there, done that. I'll tell you, you move out here and you start eating healthy, because you can pick up, let me tell you, big thing of, like, say, 3-pack of chicken thighs, $1.80. Nice little slab of steak, Kamai steak, $1.70. A carton of eggs, $1.51. The latest I checked was $1.51. Sometimes you can get it for $1.30. I'll give you an example of a vegetable. You can get one giant ass carrot, about this big. One single carrot, 17 cents. A pack of cherry tomatoes, $1.30. You see where I'm going on how cheap the produce and the meat is? That's what I eat. And then fruits like bananas, $1.75 for like 7 bananas. I mean, it really is affordable living, and you can eat healthy or you can go on the deep end. I mean, you can go and eat the fried foods if you want. There's a lot of street foods out here, a lot of what I call mobile vendors, you know, where they roll up and down the road and they sell food. Now, a lot of it can be healthy, homemade cooked stuff that you can buy off the cart for like a couple bucks. Or you can get deep fried banana for $2. I personally don't eat off the carts out here because I heard a lot of expats that have come out here are getting stomach viruses from it. Like they get really sick, food poisoning. I ain't about to do that, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to do that. So that's why I try to stay and eat clean. It's the best way and best move. Yeah, Maine Mermaid? Yeah, they speak English out here. It just depends on where you go and who you're talking to. Most people, adults over 40-ish, don't speak too good of English, but the younger ones do. Like in this cafe, this girl behind the counter, she's like in her 20s. She spoke perfectly fine English. So you can get by with English, or you can use your Google Translator. Tiger, non-GMO food? You know, I don't know. I don't know, but it's really good. You're new here? Well, hello. Hi. Okay, guys, let me give you another view. Instead of just looking at me all the time, let's give you a view of the cafe I'm in. See, there's a Western couple that just left. See, cafe and bakery, that's where we're located. Isn't this a lovely street? It's very chill. Yeah, this is a beautiful cafe, super chill. Nobody in here but me. Yeah, it is clean. Look how clean it is. Look at the chairs. In fact, let's take, let me see that everybody, the women are down there. This is cute. They have books. You can read some books. That's cool. That's cool. I love it. This is where I'm at. See that? It says Americana and espresso. So there you go. There's a little tour. Just a cute little cafe, just hidden away in a building. It's in Cambodia, Gomu. We're in Cambodia. It's really, really nice out here. We're in Cambodia, believe it or not. Sorry, guys. I gotta hit this. I gotta hit this carrot cake again. Cheers. It's sweet. I haven't had a cake in so long. I thought I'd treat myself. It was a good deal. For this and the drink, the cake and the drink was under $6. It was $5.99. It is cute, ain't it cute? Is that menu in English? Yes, they have the menu in English, guys, and Cambodian. Yeah, this is all written in English. I think they have a lot of American or Western expats that come through here, so they have their stuff in English. Do I get down, Tiger? Do you get downpours in Cambodia? Oh, yeah. We're at the tail end of the rainy season, so I've been told. But yeah, the other night it rained for like 4 hours straight, and it was just, you know what I mean? Like, and there's like, where I live, it's tin roofs. So when the rain hits the tin roof, like you can hardly hear anything. So here's a Westerner. Just chilling, walking down the street. See how safe it is, guys? It's so good. I love the music. I hope, with my luck, this will have to be taken off because YouTube will be like, no, 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 no. Rita said hi. Hi, Rita. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Rabbit News says, you're way behind the time. I've been told that Phnom Penh today is just like a city in America. Yes and no. The streets aren't there. The streets, I mean, this one's a nicely paved street, but the main travel roads, they're not there yet. Not by a long shot. They're pretty, like, you know, uneven. The back neighborhoods, the roads are busted up to hell and back. So when you're riding through, it's like boom, 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 booms, giant potholes, half the roads are missing. When they get to that point, then it's going to be more Americanized, but it's slowly getting there. It's slowly getting there, for sure. Slowly getting there. It's got a ways to go, though. What do they, Ollie, they look Chinese or Indian? I would say more, well, the people that live here have brown skin, but they look Asian. That's the Khmer people. The other half of the people look whiter than me, and they're Chinese. They come from China, they come from Vietnam, Thailand, I don't know, South Korea, Japan, because there's so many different restaurants out here. That's all the Asian, you know, melting pot that's out here. But there are people from India. There's people from India here. There's people from Pakistan. They have restaurants out here. I like me some good Indian food. I'm gonna tell you what, I need to hit up an Indian restaurant pretty soon. I haven't had any good curry chicken in a while, guys. Okay, are there bugs and critters to worry about? Yeah, there are. I mean, we are in a tropical environment. I have no screens on my apartment windows. I have bars, but no screens. But honestly, I get a fly or two. Like towards the evening, they fly out. Mosquitoes come and go. Once in a blue moon, I'll see a big ass bug, like a roach, one of those flying things. But then again, I do have like, you know, those spiders. They don't bother you, but they're like little teeny bodies with big legs. I have one that lives under my kitchen sink, and he takes care of all the bugs for me. He's employed. He may not pay rent, but I've employed him to take care of the ants, the roaches. He takes care of it all. I don't have to use bug spray. Another thing is there are rats out here, guys. Now, you will not see them all the time. Usually, it's rare to see a rat running around here during the day. But once in a while, if you're like in a little back alleyway, one of my live streams, I was coming out of a back alleyway from a Buddhist temple. You'll have to catch one of them. But there literally was a rat. It was like the size of a puppy dog. I mean, it was huge. And it just ran whoosh, right across me and the camera. And I was like, I just kept on walking. I was like, it's time to go. It's time to go. I was freaked out, bro. But I've never had a rat attack me. So, it is what it is, man. Again, if you guys are just joining, I am in Cambodia. The weather is about 85 to 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, like a daddy long-legged spider with a small body. Those spiders don't bother me because they set up shop and they don't crawl around the house and they just sort of chill there. I don't mind those spiders. They're not poisonous, whatever. You know, they do their business and they take care of the bugs. But some of them other spiders, like the ones out in the jungles out here, I ain't in the jungle, I'm in the city. But the jungle spiders freak me out because their body is as big as the palm of my hand. And then their legs spread out and those things freak me out. I'm like, oh, hell no. Every city has rats. Well, yeah, you're probably right. Steve, yeah, I like chicken. I like chicken. I don't like fried chicken. I don't eat hardly anything fried. I'm just trying to take better care of my health. See if I can catch some of your other stuff. I appreciate the hearts. I appreciate, yeah. If you guys think about it, just, you know, give this a thumbs up so we can get this stream out to other people. And hey, think about subscribing because, I mean, that's free after all. If you're interested in this lifestyle, whether you're my age, 55, or 65, or maybe you're even younger and you're a digital, maybe let's say you're not a retirement age. Maybe you're younger. You're looking for a country where your dollar stretches further. You're a digital nomad, okay? You get paid online. Hit me up. I have my email, Tami, Tami, at nextstepunknown.com. If you have any questions, write me. I'll have all this information after the live stream. I'll put it down in my description, and you can see all the links. So I like to help people, and you know, I got something lined up with somebody who's coming in at the end of this month, and yeah, like I'm a relocation specialist. You guys need help with an apartment or something, I can get you set up out here. Just saying. Just saying, I can help you out. You're welcome, Tiger. You're welcome. You subbed? Thanks, Rodriguez. Thank you so much. As they say over here, namaste. Well, it's mostly a Buddhist country. I guess not everybody says it, but I do. Namaste. You love chicken? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm all about chicken. I like chicken. Joseph said hi. Do you need a credit card? That's a good question. You could. No. I'll say no. It depends. If you're renting from a private owner, they will not take credit cards. The lady I rent from is a private owner. She does take ABA, which is like if you set up a bank account out here, an ABA bank is big for expats. It's free to set up. And you move your American money into the Cambodian bank, you can pay your rent that way. They have their own scan codes through WhatsApp. It's real super easy. You pay your rent. Me, I don't have a bank account because I don't really need one. Plus, it's cheaper for me not to move money back and forth from the States. I actually pay everything in cash. Like my rent and my utilities comes to $400 a month. And they take US dollars out here, guys. They're a dual currency country. They take the dollar and they take their money, Cambodian reals. And the exchange rate is $1 equals 4,000 of their money, approximately, okay? It could go up a little bit, could go down a little bit, but that is the average. And like I said, with my rent, I just get 4 $100 bills out of the ATM. The ATM charges $6, but I use Charles Schwab, and Charles Schwab refunds my $6 back at the end of the month. So it's free for me to transact out here. And that's what I love about it. Whereas if I had a bank account where I had to move American money to a Cambodian bank, I'd have to pay a middleman or pay the bank themselves probably about $30 to $50 to move my money every time, and I don't get it back. So you see where I'm going with this? I'm all about savings. Okay. Now you get it. Okay, let me get back to your stuff. You liked and sub too. Thank you, Starlights. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Moon in the house from India. Where are you guys all tuning in from? Can you drop me the country or the state? Let me know where you're at. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that's subbing. Where am I? I am in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and I'm hanging out at one of their local coffee shops. Cafe. Yeah, Zeus, it's a good deal. Good deal. Canada, all right. San Francisco, awesome. Greece, Zeus the Frenchie, I like that handle. That's pretty cool. All right, let me show you a little bit of what's happening out here. American living in Thailand? Awesome, Richard. Awesome. Oh, Kevin, anything I missed from the United States? Boiled peanuts. Now, I had somebody tell me on the last live stream that they sell boiled peanuts out here, which is true. But it ain't nothing like the boiled peanuts from the South. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm from Florida, baby, like Polk County area. And when we do boiled peanuts, we do them in a giant pot on the side of the road, and it's loaded with salt and spices, you know, like Cajun flavoring. The boiled peanuts are not like that out here. Like, I got a little pack of peanuts that said boiled at the grocery store, and it really is just boiled. There's no flavor. It's dry. There's no flavor. There's no salt. There's nothing to it, man. So it's not the same as the boiled peanuts in Florida. And that kills me. So when I go back to the United States, this girl gonna be loading up on boiled peanuts. If I can find it. I know the racetracks back around Polk County actually sell them. But I'm gonna be visiting my children around Orlando, so I think there's racetracks. There should be racetracks out there that sell boiled peanuts. That's what I miss. Somebody's in from Vegas, all right. Oh, you did? You worked for Charles Schwab? Wow, cool. I like them. I've had that card I started traveling solo before I settled down in Cambodia. I traveled solo all through Southeast Asia. I did the Balkans, pieces of Europe, and then I went back into the United States before I decided to move out here. And I had Charles Schwab the whole time, and I never had a problem with that card. Never. The one time I had a situation was my fault because I forgot to tell them, like, you're supposed to put like on there where you're traveling to so that they don't freeze your account because they don't know if it's you or somebody else who's a fraud, you know? And I forgot to tell them what country I was going to. So when I went to go use my card in an ATM, it froze the account and it said to call. So that was my fault. But, you know, you just call and you get a real person and you tell them what's happening and they unfreeze your account and it was no problem. So now I've learned a lesson that you definitely have to go online and tell them where you're at. So like here, I'm just in Cambodia. I'm not traveling anywhere. So I put on my Charles Schwab card. I'm in Cambodia for the whole year because you can only document 1 year at a time. So when 2026 rolls around, I'll put it again for the whole year. But yeah, good questions, guys. Good questions. I love it. Enjoy the view. Okay, Maine, my form of transportation is tuk-tuks. You hail them on a Grab app, which is similar to Uber, and they pick you up, and it's like a three-try kind of. I wish there was one coming down the road I could show you. Sort of like that motorbike, but it has three wheels, and it's covered, and it has open windows. And yeah, it literally cost me to get all the way down to the river. I live 30 minutes out. It cost me only $3 per ride. Where I'm at now, it cost me $2.50, maybe $2. So yeah, I mean, I only spend on transportation. Depends on how much you go out, but with me and my habits, I spend about $56. Oops, we're getting low. I'm gonna have to get my charger. I spend $56 a month on transportation. I love it because I don't have to worry about traffic. You know what I mean? I don't have to buy gas. I ain't got to worry about auto insurance. I don't even know if they have tuk-tuk insurance out here. I've been told that they don't. That's where the health insurance comes in, guys. But yeah, when we get a little low, I'll have to plug in. Yeah, good questions. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oof. That's what I'm talking about, man. Okay. Peanuts of all thing. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that crazy? That's what I miss. Thanks, Tiger, for explaining. Yeah, internet's good. I'm using the internet right now from this cafe, and the stream has not been interrupted. If I was just running off my 4G, it might get like messed up. Just about all cafes have free Wi-Fi. See how this says here? You just jump on their site and you get free Wi-Fi. Now, where I live is a different story. Now, I get free Wi-Fi from my landlady, and it's pretty good most of the time. But sometimes it messes up. Her what do you call bandwidth isn't really super great, but hell, it's free. So if I really need some kind of Wi-Fi, I can just burn my personal hotspot off my phone. And by the way, guys, I can get 40 gigabytes of data out here for $5. I don't even use it all the entire month. And whatever you don't use, you carry over. So I have so much left over at the end of the month. But yeah, I burn my personal hotspot when I need it. But other than that, most other places are excellent Wi-Fi. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, Kevin, I do. I've had no safety issues, and I don't go out late at night. Okay, I'm not a big night bird. I'm an early morning, kind of during the day bird. Okay, but I even hear that even walking street at night is pretty safe. But man, you with the bars and all that, like you're gonna run into problems. Okay. If you're out here to party and drink, you can do it. There's nightclubs, there's bars, but I'm telling you, I've heard of some expats getting into big trouble because they're super drunk, they're flashing their money. Yeah, you're gonna get robbed, okay? You gotta be careful. I mean, you wouldn't think about it. You wouldn't do that where you're from, right? I mean, I hope not. I wouldn't walk around with my money out of my hand like, hey, I got all this money. Hell no, you ain't gonna do it out here either. You see me wearing jewelry? I wear no jewelry other than this. I mean, if they want to steal this, they can have it. I got this for free. I don't roll like that. I try to keep it on the low. I have been to the beach, Tiger. I've been to the beach. One time I went to, it's called Sihanoukville. It's a city that sits along the beach, and the beach name was called Independence Beach. The city itself sucks, okay? I took the train from Phnom Penh down there, and it was a 6-hour train ride for 15 bucks, but I had a first class ticket. It was nice. Takes you through the mountains and everything all the way down to the beach. It was worth it. It's air conditioned. It's really cool. I recommend it. I wouldn't want to live down there, but I hear Kep is nice. Kep is a little north from that city, and it's a nice little beach. Kempot is near 30 minutes from the beach. I hear it's chill and it's cheap, but it's not city, okay? It's more mountains, rivers, country. So if you're into that, you're in that slow life zone, that's where you would go. Thank you, Con. God bless you too. That's cool, man. I'm glad you're retired. Thanks, Kevin. I like my vibe too. Thank you. Namaste. Bianca subscribed and liked. Thanks, girlfriend. All right. I hope you enjoy my channel. I am Sandy. I'm in Cambodia. How's life? Life is fabulous, girlfriend. See these dimples? Yeah, life is good. I see you. No, I'm not from California. I'm from Florida. The drinking water, good question. Believe it or not, I haven't done it myself, but I've heard of other expats doing this and they've had no problems. The water is so clean in the city here. They have a very good filtration system, believe it or not, and they said you could just drink it right out of the sink. You don't have to buy bottled water all the time. Now, me personally, I'm a little on the fence about that, but honestly, like when you pour a glass of water, like, let's pretend this is water, right? It's so clear, you see nothing floating in it. You smell it, no smells whatsoever, no chlorine smell. I don't know how they filter this water, but my landlady bought me a filtration system that sits on my what do you call it, my kitchen tabletop. It's hard to explain. It doesn't attach to the sink, it's separate. And you take the water from the sink and you pour it into the filtration. It holds like 2 gallons and then it filters it out. So I have my water double cleaned. And yeah, and I just, I buy a bottle of water here and there when I'm out and about, but I save money because I don't have to buy bottled water for my apartment, which is great. Kevin, good question. What is the medical system like if you're a diabetic? Okay, I'm not a diabetic, so I can't answer that question. I've been very fortunate to be healthy. I'm not on meds. I haven't even used the medical system out here. So I wish I could tell you, but from what I hear, okay, this is hearsay, from expats that have had problems, medical issues, and they've gone to the local hospitals out here, they said the service is excellent and it's cheap. But I can't tell you how much it is. I don't know. But you can do good. You can do good out here, and you can get health insurance. Man, like a Brita? No, I know what you're talking about. Isn't the Brita like you hook it up to the sink? No, this is different. This is like a giant, it's like yay tall, and it's just a giant, it almost looks like a flower pot inside of a plastic container. And then you just open the lid and you pour the water in, right? And then you put the lid back on. It trickles down as it filters. And then there's like, let's pretend this is it. And then there's like a spigot, little thing you like, and the water comes out. And then you just go, turn it off. That's what it is. It's not a Brita. Weather. You know where this is going. No, I'm not a doctor, but I just play one on TV. No, I'm not a doctor. Yeah, Sandy, I don't know. I used to do that back in the States. I didn't use Brita. I think I used some other brand, and God, it was so expensive replacing the damn filters. Like every 2 to 3 months, they charge you like $25 for a couple filters. Like, damn. Did you like that? Yeah, I just play one on TV. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. Yeah, I'm from Florida. Am I a teacher or nurse? Neither. I'm retired. I used to be an auto claims adjuster back in the day. I know, boo, boo. Hey, it paid the bills, okay? When you're a single mom and raising 2 kids, it paid the bills. That's all I gotta say about that. Do I travel solo? Yeah, I do. I have traveled all over, Southeast Asia as a solo female. Never had any issues at all, at all. Yeah, Sandy, everything is expensive. Everything's expensive. Guys, fantastic questions. Yeah, keep it up, man. Again, there's many ways to support this channel. Of course, the freebie way is to like and subscribe. That helps this little small channel grow. If you're interested in expat life out here, you do want to sign up. Other ways to support the channel. We got everything from a membership where we do night live streams, if I could say it. You can buy me a coffee. I got a link down there for one-time donations. Anything and everything's appreciated. I have my own website, nextstepunknown.me, where you can buy Cambodian merch, specifically art that I have designed. You can get everything from a t-shirt to a water bottle with some neat art on it. You can also book my services. I'm a relocation specialist. I can help you get set up out here in Cambodia. That's on my website. You know, there's many ways, but like I said, if you just don't have the bread, and I know it's tight out there, guys, just hit the subscribe button and like the video. That works too, you know. You know how to put that plug in. Thanks, Tiger. I try to stay cool. Try to stay cool. Oh, Sandy, you and your son went to the Maldives? I have never been to the Maldives, and that sounds fantastic. I would love to do that. Sandy, yeah, I mean, I can give you information that I know that helped me get here. I don't have a master class or anything like that. Like I said, you can hit me up on my email with any questions. Oh, my battery's dying. Where is it? And I can answer some questions. That's free too. My email is Tami, Tami, at nextstepunknown.com. Let's see if I can plug in. We gonna plug it in. I bring my portable battery pack with me. Never leave home without it. Ever. ever. Never. Okay, you guys are gonna get to see, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get to see the ceiling while I do this. Here I am. Rocked you like a hurricane. Let's see if we can make this work like this. I'm gonna try to, that's the only thing when it's plugged in, I'm gonna have to hold it. I can't prop it up. I don't have one of those, I'm cheap. I don't have one of those, what do you call, stands for your cell phone. I need to get one. I'm a cheap MFer. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying everything. But yeah, let's take a look around. If you guys are just tuning in. There you go. See, the sun's starting to come down. It's been a cloudy day, but no rain to speak of. No rain to speak of. Such a chill place, man. I love this place. It's so nice to do a live stream from, guys. Maribel across the street. Ain't it fabulous? It's fabulous. Okay, back to the stuff. Back to the stuff. Kevin. Yeah, there's expat communities out of here, where you can do your own thing. Depends on what you're looking for. You can get on Facebook out here and you can find action, you know, as far as like communities. You can just hit the road and just walk around from bar to bar or restaurant to restaurant, and you're gonna find expats all over the place, and you hopefully find somebody who has something in common with you. Another big app, there's two apps out here that a lot of people are on, which is WhatsApp and Telegram. Those are big things out here. Facebook isn't a really big thing, but you can find some action on Facebook, but WhatsApp and Telegram are the main ones. Welcome, Sandy. Yes, weather report, I'm in Asia. I'm in Cambodia, guys. Yeah. Give you another view out there. What's my email address? It is Tami, Tami, at nextstepunknown.com. Payne, welcome into the chat. I am currently in Phnom Penh, Cambodia at a cute little cafe called Gigi's. Yeah, Sandy, no worries and no hurries. That's exactly my vibe too, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Hi, Payne. Payne says hi. Let's see. Let me go up a little bit. I know I've missed some other comments here. What made me decide Cambodia? That's a common question I get. Well, I was looking for a cheap place where my dollar will stretch. I was looking for a place where I can get an easy retirement visa with no hassle on the border runs. I wanted to leverage geo arbitrage with my pension so that not only could I survive out here, but thrive and be able to save money. Cambodia just ticked all the boxes, man. That's what got me out here. And if I ever decide to go into teaching, even at my age, at 55, they don't give a shit. As long as you can stand up and you can say, hey, yo, kid, this is ABC 1, 2, 3, you can get a job out here. But you do need a teaching certificate like a TEFL. I have one. You don't necessarily need a 4-year bachelor degree. They will take anybody out here. The only difference between having a bachelor's degree and not is the better jobs that pay more. But you can still do well for yourself if you really wanted to teach out here. Yeah, it's good. It's good, especially for people around my age. So if you want to get extra money besides your pension, or let's say you're retired at 62, you want to make more money, you can do it. You can teach out here and you can do it. Cambodia is very light on their work permits, and that's another reason I got out here. That 80s room. No, I haven't seen that, to be honest with you. Everything's very chill. In fact, I don't know if you guys seen it, but just yesterday, our American president was in Malaysia, and he signed with the Prime Minister of Cambodia and the one from Thailand, and Malaysia. All four of them were at a table. I saw it live, and they signed the peace agreement between Cambodia and Thailand. So there's no more threat of war. So if you guys are worried about that, it's long since been over. Oh, here we go. Here's a tuk-tuk, guys. Right there. See that? That is what I get into. That's my transportation. That's my transportation. Well, you know, I've only worked at one school, so I can't name a reputable school. But there's many choices, and I hear all of them are pretty good and some of them are crap. I think it just depends on who you work for. But there's not only the public and the international schools, there's also the learning centers. I personally would rather teach an adult. There's not too many of those jobs in Phnom Penh because everybody wants older kids and adults. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up teaching kindergarten if you don't have any experience, and that's where I ended up. And it was rough. Them kids kicked my ass, okay? Never thought I'd say a kindergarten kicked my ass, but they kicked my ass. They were rough, man. They were rough to handle. I guess if I was younger, I could do more, but it is what it is. Yeah, boy. Yeah, it's stable now. In fact, I think they're reopening the border back to trade between Cambodia and Thailand. Last I heard, they were going to release the Cambodian prisoners. There was 18 of them being held by Thailand. So that was part of the deal. So it seems like things are on the right track. But even before the agreement, there has been no problems here in this city. Like when it first broke out back in July, I had a lot of people message me and said they were scared to fly in because of that dispute at the border. But there was no action down here. Like, I mean, nothing, you know? And I kept an eye on the US Embassy website because usually they'll tell you if you're living here to bug out. Like if things get really dangerous, I get an email from the US Embassy and they will tell me to bug out if things got real dangerous, and I never got the email. So it's been good. It's been real good. No worries, no hurries, no war. DJ Crazy Jimmy, I love it. Hi, I'm in Phnom Penh. I'm in the capital city of Cambodia. Okay, so you were in the Philippines for 2 years. I've been wanting to go to the Philippines, but I never made it. I don't know why, but when I was in Vietnam, when I was doing my traveling before I settled down, I was in Da Nang area, Vietnam, and I was trying to book a ticket directly into the Philippines, right? I thought, I'm right here. It should be easy, right? Maybe I can get into Manila and then take another flight into like Cebu City and then get out into the to the islands out there. That's what I wanted to check out. Lo and behold, at that, I don't know what, maybe it was that time of year, I don't know. But they wanted me to fly all the way back to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and then bounce out into Manila. And I was like, that's crazy. It's gonna take me like double the time. It was expensive, so I just said, screw it. I never got to the Philippines, so I flew in from, I got a flight from Vietnam into Borneo, the island of Borneo, which is, you know, the other part of Malaysia. So I just flew in that way, and then after that I flew into Bali, and then circled back up into Thailand and left out of Thailand. Go back to your stuff. Wow, you built a house out there? That's super cool. Oh, the border issue of Soy 6 and Walking Street were a ghost town. I imagine it was. It really hurt. I think it hurt a lot of the tourists revenue, but I didn't really see it out here. You know what I mean? Like, I still see a lot of Westerners flying in, even during the whole dispute before they settled it. The tourism didn't seem to get hurt out here. So, and now we got a new airport, guys. We have a brand new airport that just opened up here south of the city. What's it called? Teco International. I haven't been there personally, but it looks really cool. So yeah, brand new airport. Oh yeah, the throwaway ticket DJ. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah. What time is it, Ross? I would guess. I don't have my. I'd say about 4 o'clock. Traffic's picking up. The sun's going down. The sun sets out here at 5:45. It gets pitch black out here right now. So I'd say it's about 4-ish, 4:30 in the afternoon. I look wise. Okay. I guess it's better than looking ridiculous. Hello, Lily. Hey, Lily. Good to see you. Yeah, I hear you, DJ. I hear you. That's one of the reasons I left the United States. I'm just tired of it all. Have I experienced it? Yeah, I have experienced the hot, humid weather out here. In fact, I moved out here in January of this year. So I've been through all of that before the rainy season hit, and I know what's ahead of me, and it's hot. I mean, I'm from Florida, and I'm used to heat and humidity, but this heat and humidity is next level because it's more tropical. So yeah, I'd like to say I'm used to it, but not 100%. Oh, you're in Taiwan? Okay, Daniel. Welcome in. Humid, Sandy, well, right now, I mean, the humidity averages 70% out here, but it could get worse when the rainy season's gone, so you will sweat. Don't think you ain't never gonna sweat, because you're gonna sweat, okay? Like, you could take a shower and just step your foot out the door and you will sweat. Even with the air conditioner on, it's just like settles in the house and you're just gonna sweat. And here's the good news, everybody else is stinking just like you, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Lily, this is actually nice. Let me show you what's happening out here, Lily, where I'm at. You see the breeze? The breeze is up to 20 miles per hour right now. We got a nice breeze action going on. I don't know what that guy's pulling. Really nice. I'm super shocked I'm the only one in here other than this lady with her laptop. It does take time to acclimate, Mark. You're right. Yeah, I've heard about that. Woman from Cambodia who married a citizen, a U.S. citizen, yeah. 80s room, no. I know like a handful of words, but I'm not fluent in their language, and you don't really need to be out here. It's all good. Yeah, it is peaceful, ain't it? Okay. Yeah, it is. You're right, Sandy. Being near the equator is a whole different experience. They turned off the music. Oh shit, they might want me out of here. Oh, it just came back on. I'm like, oh. Gotta finish it up. It's getting watered down. But yeah, guys, if you're just tuning in, I got a carrot cake. Damn. I almost knocked the glass over. Whoopsie. I haven't even ate it. I'm gonna take it home. It's falling apart. Got a carrot cake for $3. Got this blueberry green tea mixed with lemonade for $3. So $6 out the door. But yeah, I'm gonna take my cake home and eat it for dessert after dinner. Oh yeah, a lot of cold water showers. I don't even have hot water. I am so used to taking cold showers now. It just feels good, you know, like it's refreshing. It feels like you just came out of a waterfall. I can't even imagine taking a hot shower out here. No way. Yeah, you're right, Mark. Cross ventilation is key. I have 9 windows in my apartment out here, and I open the back door that goes out to my my wraparound porch, and I always get a nice cross breeze. And then I have a fan that I turn on during the day to save electricity. I only run my air conditioner at night, from 6 p.m. until I wake up in the morning, and my bill is running about $70 a month. DJ Crazy Jimmy. Everybody's different on their lifestyle, but my lifestyle and the way I live, I'm all in at $600 a month. That's rent, utilities, phone, groceries, transportation, and eating out occasionally. $600 a month. Yeah, Daniel, the coffee is great. It's great. Mark lived in Guam? Wow. Yeah, Lily, we're close to November. 1 week out. Stay hydrated. Yeah, Mark, I do. I drink a lot of water, bro. Like a lot of water. Oh, yeah, thumbs up, everyone. Thank you. Give it a thumbs up. Oh, really? The Philippines is good, DJ, but the hospital care lacks. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, you are on the islands, right? So, I don't know. Good question, Kevin. Yes, believe it or not, you can buy land. You can own a business out here. You can start your own business out here, and no, you don't have to marry a Cambodian to do it. That's another good thing that's out here. That blew my mind. I have talked to a lot of expats from all over the world, Ireland, France, America, Australia. They own their own businesses out here. Half of them ain't even married to a Cambodian. So the answer is yes. Yes, you can. Lily, what's that mean? Let's G? Okay. So salmon, asparagus. How's the seafood out here, Roz? I'm not a big seafood person, but I will eat the shrimp, and I'm gonna tell you what, it's good. They have giant, like they're about this big and this long. They're giant. Salmon's expensive out here. They do have their local fish. It's a little bit cheaper, but they have everything out here. Oh my God. Everything from eel, sea eel, to river clams. I mean, and everything in between. So if you love seafood, this is the place for you. Yeah, Sandy, $70 a month for my power bill. Sign me up, right? In your mobile home? Okay. Am I in business here? No. I'm retired and I do YouTube. That's my business right now. I run my online business. So if you want to check out my website, might as well plug it. nextstepunknown.me. And I help people relocate out here and I sell merch. And that's what I do. I already did the 24 years of matrix bullshit service with corporate America, and I'm done. Oh, Mark, thank you. Yeah, double tap and drop a like. And subscribe. That would be wonderful. I got some good videos. Y'all will like it, man. Not only all about Cambodia, but also through my travels throughout the years. Okay, like I've been to Turkey, Budapest, Hungary. I've been to Krakow, Poland. I've been to Granada, Spain. Oh, I love Granada, Spain, especially this little town in the mountains that was called Diller. Best hiking I've ever done in my life. I have those videos. Now, they're not the best in the world. I had a shitty camera, but at least you'll get an idea of the vibes out there. 4:30. Okay, let me try to catch up. I'm gonna have to go to the bottom of the live stream. Sorry, guys. You're in Canada. All right, Sandy. 2:42 New Mexico, Kevin. It is about 4:30 in the afternoon out here. This is, I'm a day ahead of you. Or maybe 12 hours ahead of you. But yeah, this is Monday afternoon out here. DJ, wow, you do that online? Shit, yeah, man. Anything you can do to make money on USD online, do it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna need to get a what they call business visa, or they call it an e-visa or ordinary visa, and then you can work. So keep that in mind. You can get the visa for up to a year, multi-entry, but $300 for the year. Yes, Ross, Spain. It was awesome. I ate the best cheese and olives out there, girl. Diller Spain makes their own olive oil. I got me a big old bottle. I was surrounded by olive trees and snow-capped mountains, and I was staying at this Airbnb where you can get on the rooftop. Like, it was actually cold when I went there. It was like the fall, but when you were on the rooftop, the sun was blasting on you and you could still see the snow-capped mountains. I have a video of that where I was eating my lunch on the rooftop, and you can see I got homemade Spanish bread. I got olive oil to dip it in, some oregano, some of their fresh cheese and their olives. Oh my God, I miss it. That's another thing I miss. They don't really do cheese out here, guys. Canadian, what's up, what's up? 911, we're just chilling in a cafe in Cambodia. Okay, I will wish her a happy birthday. Alicia Abibo, happy birthday to you. I'll give you a piece of cake. Tell her this is for her, if she likes carrot cake. The prices I'm quoting is US dollars. If I quote anything, it's going to be in dollars, guys. Yeah, $300 for the year, guys, for a visa, and you don't have to do a border run. You know, if you go to Vietnam or Thailand, you got to hop over the border, get stamped out, get stamped back in, all that bullshit. You don't have to do that here in Cambodia, guys. You just go to an agent. Just go to a visa agent office. You bring them your passport, and you give them the money, and you got it. You just wait. They can either deliver your passport back to you, or you can go back into the office in a week and a half, and you got your visa renewed. It's that easy. Okay, DJ, I get some sleep. Thanks for subbing. We'll see you on the next live stream. Oh, yeah, I bet your mother loved it, Sandy. Yeah, the olive oil is just the bomb out there. It was super fresh. Okay, you make beet cake? All right. I don't think I've ever had beet cake, and I like beets, so that sounds good. Yeah, thank you. Look sharp. Let's take another look outside. Oh, thank you, Miguel. Thank you for the super chat. Fabulous. I appreciate it. You know what else is cool? You see this guy over here directing this car in? They have guys all over the city, if you guys know what I mean. So I want to keep my citizenship so that I can get back easy. I would never do that. Unless my kids left the United States and I had no reason to go back. Because all my family's deceased. I have one living uncle who's 75 years old, and I don't know how much longer he's going to make it. So I would have no other reason to go back other than for my children. That's it. Hi, Keith. So no, then no. Kevin says, all the places you've been to, where's the best place if you're a foodie? Oh my God. It depends on your taste. If you're into Asian food, I'd say Thailand was my favorite because I like spicy food. I like, let me think what else. The food out here, the Khmer food isn't bad. The European food, if you're big into meat and bread and cheese, I went to Albania, the capital city of Albania, Tirana, Albania. And they had big baskets of homemade cheese and bread and all that good stuff. That was my favorite food. Turkey wasn't too bad. I like these sweets out in Turkey. I just love, there's all different things from all different places around the world that are really good. It's hard to say which one's the best. I won't drive a Lambo. Nope. Hello, Visual, welcome. Where am I from? I'm from Orlando, Florida, USA. You know, they need to work online. See, that's the problem. Neither one of them know how to work online yet. I have a daughter who's 27 who works at an insurance company, and I've been trying to get her to do something online. She won't do it. I mean, she works at home, but she doesn't want to like move overseas and find a way to work overseas. And then I have a 21-year-old son. He wants to do something online, but he doesn't know what. So he's trapped in the matrix right now. And I told him, don't go to college and rack up $100,000 worth of debt and never use the thing. So I'm telling him, like, try to get into the trades, maybe open your own business, try to do something online where he can get out here. I'm trying to work. I'm working on my kids, trust me. Oh, Ricardo, good question. 55. You have to be 55 years old to get a retirement visa out here. There's no stupid question made. Yes, they do have Western toilets out here. Most places do. If you get outside the city center, you're not going to have a Western toilet. So just keep that in mind. Trying to hit me up for $1 everywhere I turn. A lot of the areas in Thailand, I found like I was just getting overran by local. It's looking pretty sad. But yeah, thank you for joining the live stream. If you have any other questions, hit me up at my email, Tami, T-A-M-I, at nextstepunknown.com. You can hit up my website, nextstepunknown.me. I have merch, Cambo merch. I have, expat services. So if you need any help with that, or you want to just pick up something, you can also support me by joining and becoming a member. I do have live night streams. It's pretty cool to do. We can chat at night here in Cambodia. Not to mention, if you don't want to buy or join anything, maybe you might want to just drop a one-time donation at Buy Me a Coffee. I will have all these links below the live stream after it ends, so just look out for that later. Or the simple free thing to do is just hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next live stream. You never know where I'm going to be or what we're going to talk about next. Thank you for joining. Love you guys. Peace out.